Greetings. Before the world was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. In short, the invisible was before the visible. The formless was before the form. When you use the word I am, you're using the name of the creative, transformative, infinite power that you can definitely use to achieve your every desire. So when you read in the Bible in St. John chapter 8, where the one who been enlightened and the one who been illuminated, the one who have come to his right senses, the one who have come to his Christ consciousness, he's letting you know that he knows his true identity. But most people were taught to look outwardly and to believe they are reading secular history. And so they believe that the Bible is literal. They believe that the Bible is geographical. And they believe that the stories in the Bible, that they are events that would have taken place on earth thousands of years ago. But they are not events that would have taken place on earth thousands of years ago. They are states of mind, are states of consciousness. In other words, I am saying consciousness or your awareness is your true essence, and that was before everything else. So the formless was before the form. The creation came after the creator. So the creator was before the creation. The creative power is before the creation, because you have to use the creative power before you can get in touch with the thing that you so desire, whereby you can contact it by the five senses. So in this physical three-dimensional world, we do everything based on the five senses. But when it comes to the world of the invisible, you have to tap into the sixth sense. That's why it's very important for you to know who you are. And when you know who you are, you'll never be the one to cast the first stone. You'll never be the one to judge and to condemn. Because you would realize that the impulse itself is where you set that thing in motion before its expression. So everything was for us a thought, it was for us an idea, it was for us imagine, and a word is a thought expressed. So most people focus on the expression. In other words, most people focus on the effect, but they forget the cause. You're the cause of everything in your life. So consciousness is actually the only reality. So when you read that scripture, you think that it is speaking of a man who existed thousands of years ago and who was rebuking the religious ones. No, it is showing you what is happening right now, because time is an illusion. Okay, if you say yesterday, you say yesterday in the now. If you say tomorrow, you say tomorrow in the now. There's only now. Okay, there's always just the present. Okay, and for you to be an eternal being, one who have no beginning and have no end, you must know these things. Okay, you must understand that you have no mother, no father, no beginning of days, no ending of days, and so on. You have the Melchizedek order, which is basically you understanding that you're a spirit having a human experience, and the time is an illusion. So here it is showing you an enlightened one. Here it is showing you one who have come to his Christ consciousness and who understand the power of I am. You see, when I had my initiation, okay, everything that was spoken to me in another language. Yet, the only thing that was said I could understand in English was I am. I am sending you. Okay? I am sending you. Okay, so my brother, my sisters, I want to say to you that you have to learn to believe in yourself. You have to trust yourself. And you have to understand that everything that you behold on the outside is a projection of that which is within. And when you know that, and you are able to say before the world was, I am, then you will use your I am consciousness to create your life whichever way you want it to be. Because the world of which I am speaking about, and when I speak about before Abraham was, I am, it is speaking about the physical. Before the physical was, there was the non-physical. And if you could really understand that, you will understand how everything in this world that we desire to live a full and purposeful life. A full and purposeful, a contented and purposeful life. The things that we need to do that, all of those things come from the mind. It has to first be a thought and first be an idea. It has to first be invisible, being transmuted to become visible. So I'm telling you that you have in you a transformative power. And that is the power of your I amness. The power of your awareness, your consciousness. Because consciousness is the only reality there is. The only thing that is real is your consciousness. And everything else is a result of your consciousness having that transformative power to transmute your desire into the physical form of matter. So, my brother, my sisters, that scripture is a very powerful scripture in St. John chapter 8, but very few people really understand what it's all about. So, before there was anything, there was consciousness, there was I am, there was the Father. The Father is speaking of your consciousness, your awareness of being. And that is why the more you are unaware, the more ignorance you will have to face in life. And the more suffering you'll have to face in life. But if you want to put an end to your suffering, if you want to put an end to lack and mediocrity, if you want to put an end to all form of mental slavery, then you have to accept that your real identity is your divinity. And you cannot do that by looking outwardly. You have to look inwardly and declare that before the world was, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. And do you know that the story of Abraham is an allegory according to Galatians 4:24? You can read it for yourself. So every story that you've been reading about Jesus is an allegorical story. Okay? It's all have to do with the human psyche. So stop looking for a God outwardly. Stop practicing idolatry and live your life in abundance and prosperity. Because when you know your identity, you would know also your rights. Because it is your right to be rich. It is your right to be abundant. It is your right to create your world whichever way you want it to be. Because when you're saying that before the world was, I am, you're saying that you have the right to use your awareness to create your world whichever way you want it to be. To create your life whichever way you want it to be. So, my brother, my sisters, I definitely encourage you to become a doer and not just a hearer. That is why I'm encouraging you to practice meditation to calm your mind down every day. Then practice visualization where you can go within and see things through your mind's eye and act out your life the way you want it to be. And the things you would like to achieve and accomplish in this world, act it out in the non-physical world, and it would become a hard and objective fact in this physical three-dimensional world. But you must, of course, embrace your I amness, your consciousness, your awareness, your true essence, your true self, your higher self, your God self. Because God and man are one. So, as I said earlier, I could go on and on and on, but I want to come to a close and I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it really makes sense to you and it really resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And you want to follow me on Instagram also, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. However, if you like to get my work I will definitely encourage you to get my 66 Books of Magic, the Overcomers Bible, the Know Jesus Bible, where there's a blank space for you to write your name, which is I am. Use the Bible to help you to set yourself free from all form of mental slavery by taking back your power that you was given to an idol, believing that there was a man who existed thousands of years ago when we are only living in the now. Also, I'll definitely encourage you to get The Secret Vagina, Mystery of the Virgin Birth. That's my latest book, which I uploaded around December the 25th. It's available on Amazon. I'll definitely encourage you to get it. And anything else that you desire, whether is it a one-on-one or you want to be on my Patreon or you want to do my Inner Sun Science course, which is the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. That course is for people who are donating $20 or more on my Patreon. And along with that, there's a bonus course on self-concept. So if you want that, okay, or whatever you need, I'll definitely encourage you to check out all of the links that are down below and let your intuition lead you and guide you into what to do. So with that being said, my brother and my sister, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.